I think Raw Acceptor is coming in.
Wait. Wets looks at the Discord like what? Why are you making me double take like that?
Because you said live.
Oh.
Freaking me out, man.
Come on, man. I thought that was funny.
Let's see, you were giving me a scare.
I liked Raw, man. Never mind.
No,
Okay.
Anyways, last time on the Heart of Darkness, I'm gonna change your token, Poe, but yeah, I'll slow. Let's get a session going. Last time on Heart of Darkness, the regional managers arrived in Aciponcia, docked their ship at the one of the Griffin Towers, and began exploring the city. On the way to the town, though, the party encountered a winter storm of sort high up in the clouds. A strange occurrence, and through that very strange occurrence, some strange individuals jumped out as a pixie guiding a skinks through the clouds sort of arrived. The skinks claiming they're sent by Lost to assist the group, and the pixies just now coming along for the ride. We left off with the party gathering info, rumors, and such, wanting to visit a shady tavern called the Den. But the party went to the library and was doing some independent research where Notroh found a very particular book describing a guild of Aciponcia that no one has told you about. So, Notroh, you have the book in hand. You look over around, sort of the news being revealed to you. You look to your west. Phai sort of blushing in the corner for some reason. And your other ally is still at the desk, sort of looking at the catalog, it seems.
This is... So what I have is... Hozig is described as an organization and a druidic guild that is a deal of the city's... to deal with the city's pollution. Spore druids who assist the city. Spore druids begin building a complex underground system to deal with waste and making an undercity that deals with the waste, and the book that I have has been tampered with. Is that correct?
Yep, that's all lined up. It looks like pages have been not like ripped out, but you know, you can like unbind the seam and take out pages that way. It looks like they've been like very, very carefully taken out. There wouldn't
like somebody tampered with it with the intention of hiding that they tampered with it.
Yep.
They didn't tear pages out. They opened the spine and removed.
They made sure people wouldn't recognize it was tampered with.
But Notroh's intelligence is so high, and his attention to detail is so accurate.
You were studying so hard and rolled so well. You figured this out.
His 8 intelligence carried him through it. Notroh will walk towards Phai. That's who he sees without somebody who he doesn't know. So he will walk as silently as he can up behind him while he was reading.
All right, make a stealth check.
Okay.
You are an elephant, for the record.
I'm also
disadvantage, obviously.
Well, I'm also gonna guidance myself because he's trying to be quiet.
No, normally no opposed rolls, but for this, for the bit.
No,
for the bit. This is fine. This is fine. He's not gonna
alt
pants me
or
or anything.
shift or
left control to disadvantage.
Left control. Okay. Oh, dude. 1d4.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
18.
All right, fine.
He's immersed, right?
Make a perception check.
Be as above his passive perception.
He has also said he's looking around and is like hiding over here.
Yeah, he's worried about.
Where is perception? I'm a little toasted.
Look at. Do you have your character sheet up?
Yes.
Attributes.
Okay, like at the bottom, middle, like near intelligence. Go right of intelligence. Go down a bit.
Phai, it's in alphabetical order, dude.
Under skills.
Attributes.
Attributes.
Are you on map tools or are you on Foundry?
I'm on map tools.
Yeah.
No way, we're in Foundry.
All right. So Notroh walks up behind him, sees what he's doing, like reading a smut book, and he just takes his trunk and takes a book out of his hand and then places the other book in his hands. And then he pockets the book he was reading.
Actually, I was going to give that to you. That was a present, and I'm just gonna kind of like wink at you with like a big wink, even though you
Oh
have
yeah.
a hard time seeing
It was the elephant book, or the
yeah,
Loxodon
I was
book,
actually going to give that to you. So,
Not Rhoda seeing lewd images of his kind.
Oh, it's a picture book, dude?
yes, it's a sexy novel. It's a graphic sexy novel
Right.
of Loxodon porn.
Hold on.
Hold on.
All right, we're good. So I found this book, and I believe that you just kind of understand these things more than me.
I'm gonna pick the book and kind of like look through it. What am I seeing here?
Make a history check. See how well you understand it.
Oh fuck.
We'll
It's
say
a
the book
of-
is called Hozig. It does depict a guild in Aciponcia.
You remember everything I just described?
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
every. Yeah, Spore Druids, Underground City.
So he says, there are druids that deal with trash here.
I'm gonna kind of just like wince, like look a little pulse.
When we were flying in, did you see the smog above the city?
I tried to stay below it. Yes, it's
Right.
not something we're
It
used to.
seems like that's not a good thing. I'd like you to read this and see if you see anything I don't, and I would like to help you with that. So add a D4 to your 4.
Yes. Pulls out D4, throws it on ground.
Nice. Man, you are not good at reading. As you go through it, you understand pretty much everything he said. As soon as he points it out, you notice that it is suspicious how the book is structured, and like there's definitely chapters that are just missing for no apparent reason. The book's also like missing probably the like good back end of it, as like there's no conclusion to this book. It's just.
Doesn't it seem odd that there's no index or table of contents to direct us to reading?
With my experience, I know when something's been redacted and been torn through.
Yes, it's clear here on the spine.
I'm just gonna kind of like shake it, like.
But
I think
when
this
you
is what-
remove ingredients from a dish, the dish becomes sour.
just gonna kind of quietly roll my eyes to myself. Yes. The dish, the food, the yes. We should show.
No, we're talking about books, sir.
He's already lost interest. He thought the book was dumb. He no longer cares. There's nothing to stab here.
Shall we show Mr. Boeymelk?
Yes. You lead the way.
Okay, let me hold my book then.
Yeah, one sec. You guys gonna load? I'm trying to fix.
Yes, I was totally on the wrong map, and now I'm trying to rejoin, and I'm faced with a gray screen.
We are gray.
Yeah,
It is
gray
fine.
screen is
It's supposed to be gray.
A.S. Bakum is
Actually, here. Get you guys here. Wait a second. Gray screen for a minute.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn the oven for my roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like Foundry's not even trying to load.
Have you tried spanking it?
Anyone
Oh,
needs
there we go.
thinking
Yeah, I have a
maybe.
feeling I am now beginning to run into issues where my campaign file might be too big.
Oh boy.
Are all the campaigns on one file?
Yep.
It's
It's cool. I like it. But I think it's having issues soon.
It's almost like a bard figured that out in advance.
Yeah, but I wanted to do it anyways.
Also,
Let
I'm
us-
pretty sure.
Let us, Phai, please, let us show the librarian music man.
Yes. You lead the way. And as like we go to walk away, I'm gonna kind of glance back at the bookshelves. Is there any other sexy books that might apply to stone-based creatures? Like I don't know, like a sexy rock golem or something.
You ever seen Sexy Erosion?
God.
No. Oh god. That's
Oh
probably a
yeah.
subreddit that I need to spend some time in.
Nah, I literally just made it up.
Oh, it needs to be a subreddit. I bet you there's a bunch of sexually
pretty sure
shaped
there
rocks somewhere that needs pictures taken of them.
Mr. Milk, are you busy?
No, I was just helping this one.
I checked the what would be the Dewey Decimal System in your world?
The catalogs?
The library catalogs.
Yes, I checked the library catalog, which really should have a more specific system. However, I found this book literally labeled Hozig, and it seems like the Lich may be taking it from somebody else, if it makes sense. I would like you to analyze this book.
Okay. Would you like to help me? He'll turn to the lost follower.
No, of course. Don't worry about him. I would love to assist you. I've already read this.
Yes, I would like to assist as well. I'm quite fond of books personally.
Yes, but why don't you you just keep reading this great book here, and I will help my friend.
Mind link to Notroh. Are we good?
That'll be it.
Yes, we're good. I'm just smarter than him, isn't it clear?
Hey now.
Okay.
I
No,
won't stand
we're in the mind. We're in the mind.
Yep,
Oh,
my
sorry.
mind.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were-
Just because his intelligence is 8 doesn't know he knows his intelligence is 8.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, we'll just roll his eyes a bit and then look through the books.
Cool.
So he'll point out the things that I already spoke about.
Cool. Yeah, history check.
Okay.
And I will
Dude.
guidance.
Advantage and whatnot? Or...
Yep, advantage from the lost follower, guidance from the cleric, easy.
Okay. Wow, I'm amazing.
Extremely good.
Wow.
Man, yep, you don't get much new from this. Seems, yeah, he pretty much has everything that's there.
Oh,
Yeah, I will say it'll be difficult for the city if, well, this was taken care of and then there's nothing to replace what they're doing for them.
do we think there's a connection? Or is the pronoun just coincidence? May we ask the librarian? Do you think it is safe? After all, we did find the book here.
Do you want me to ask them if there's a reason why this book was damaged, or what their policy on that type of thing is?
Actually, yes, that is a very good idea, my friend. Maybe we investigate as to if they know why the book is damaged, not if they notice the book is damaged. Yes.
Proceeds to do so.
As we walk up, I'm going to guidance myself.
Okay. Yeah, they're not paying any attention at all. They'll sort of like see or glimpse like you're standing there in the corner of their eyes, and they're like, yes.
Yes. My friend here was looking through your books and noticed that there's sections of this book missing, and we were curious if there is a particular reason as to why it was damaged, if you happen to know that?
Let me look at it.
Wide.
They'll take it, lift up their monocle, and sort of like start looking it through their monocle. They'll then look back up at you, look down at it. They'll then slide it back to you. Sorry, I cannot help too much with that. It's just had
Insight.
some rewrites. That is all. Yeah, insight,
Is she
go for it.
telling me the truth?
I want to inspectify her. I don't trust that.
Can I see how the edge of these missing pages are? If it's like a clean cut?
No, it's like the stitching was
or
undone.
Oh, so it's like
There
okay,
is no paper
the
at all.
physical pages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Notroh, it's very, very seamless, but Notroh like would only notice because the spine is like slightly bigger than it should be. Like it's like very, very minor detail.
Yeah, like the front and back covers closed too tightly.
Yeah.
Okay. So
23 insight. She's. You don't think she's not lying, but she's
Did
definitely
she-
not telling you all. She knows stuff that she's not telling you.
Okay.
She's obviously trying to change the subject.
He will just display the difference, and he'll just grab this book, like the catalog, off, even though it's way bigger, and he'll be like, "Look, do you see how this makes sense? You see how these covers do not touch, and now we have this book. I would really like to see the empty pages, and it's clear that these."
Book rewrites are done
just-
all the time. People
Yes,
want
but
their
we-
information updated. I cannot just give you the extra pages, anything like that.
Oh, but you do have them on hand then. If you
I'm-
have the ability to give them to me and you are choosing not to, then you must have them on hand.
I'm not saying that at all. And they'll sort of like lift their chin up a bit and like look to the side like,
Are they telling the truth?
Can I also inspect?
yeah,
now
make
that
another
it's
insight.
Tampered with.
You suspect they probably do have the pages. It's not that crazy for book rewrites to be done and the library still having the other books, like the old copies. But they're obviously not open to the public, so she doesn't seem willing to give them to people they don't know.
How does
Yeah,
our
no.
mind link work since you connected with me? No.
you can just
talk.
straight up talk to my head.
Okay, I will say,
There's no time limit or anything, just a range limit.
I'll say, they have them. It is clear that they have them, and maybe it would be nice if we could see the rewrites. They do not seem to like me, though. Maybe I will go bake them some brownies.
I'm definitely gonna like reach up, 'cause seeing as how you're kind of like flustered. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and just kind of like as a friendly gesture to like relax a little and not blow up the poor.
No.
Jim.
He just speaks like that. He's not like physically agitated or anything. But he appreciates it and puts his hand on Bard or on Boeymelk and casts guidance again.
Is guidance something that other people can see that you're casting?
Yeah, she sees it.
Yeah, but he says, well, he's like,
I'm
He's
just
like-
curious, like how that, like what.
so
guidance looks
Notroh's not smart enough to look away from somebody when he's talking in their mind. So he just has his hand on Bard or Boeymelk's shoulder while they're like he's talking in his mind, and that's where he's
Mhm.
casting guidance.
Can I just do an overall like looking around to see if there's any like books that are magical?
Sure, perception check.
Alrighty. Nice. What's a bookstore?
I'll give you advantage. Go again. For being a lost follower and knowing about books. Wow, man, you are
Gonna be one of those
very
games.
distracted by your companions, it seems.
I only ask if we could see these because, well, we are emissaries from Stonefirn, and we noticed how clean your city was, and we were just curious as to the processes that they've been doing and the various steps that they took. And, well, if it's missing from this book, that unfortunately doesn't help us. Um, I I found a lack of that sort of information in this book. Is there any way that we could see that?
All right, deception check.
Mm-hmm.
Can I aid by being scary?
Can I aid because I'm in this conversation, or no?
Yeah, that's fine. Advantage.
You got this, dice. Hey, we actually do.
Are you using guidance?
I'll use the guidance.
Okay.
Well, he already used it, right?
I put it on you, but doesn't mean you have to use it right away.
She'll squint, definitely very suspicious, and where is this Stonefirn at?
Oh, it's north of the Born Empire. It used to be a very small town, still somewhat small, but we've recently established our castle and are trying to make connections and whatnot. And well, if there's ways to help a city prosper, this seems like a proper city to figure out those processes. Aciponcia is such a established front of civilization where different groups of people, professions, and ways of life seem to be working quite well.
The only time I've seen this many books was in a necromancer's castle.
To like ponder for a minute and then look you all over. I can go grab the book for you, but you can't tell anyone. Do you understand? I'll lose my job.
Oh. Secret's safe with us.
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't tell anybody.
Does anyone look sus? Like they want to go tell someone? Because she's she is eyeing you guys so hard right now.
I just gave him snacks, so
Yeah.
Okay, he's not even listening. Okay.
This is it right here. So it's up to him over here.
I'm
Right.
just sad that you took the book that I was looking at.
All right. Wait here. She'll get up and start walking over.
I apologize. You can read the book. I was just using it as an example.
Oh, okay. But I couldn't help but overhear that there was pages missing in this book.
No, there weren't. We were just concerned that there might be. He's clearly lying. He's not good at it.
All right,
Yeah,
Dallas.
He's instantly like confused look.
Dallas, as you're walking over here and scouting out the fresh meat, I don't know what term you would use. Over here, you see an individual that seems to be tinkering with something, specifically something that's on their arm. They're sort of they have like tools in hand, and they're sort of adjusting it to their arm. They don't have any books near them or anything. Looks like they're just a tinker, which you have seen plenty of on the streets. But it seems I don't know, they look peaceful and like they're definitely working like hard, not paying attention around them. They're probably using this place as like their like quiet working area.
Gotcha. Approach him. Hey, what's your name?
You know, like he'll look around at first, then like take a second to like lock eyes with you because you're small. Like hello. Caleb. That's the name.
Oh, Caleb. What do you got there? Haven't seen one of those before.
Oh,
On your arm.
it's just a little thing I'm working on. That's all.
Ooh.
A tinker creation of sorts.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What's it do?
Well, it doesn't do anything right now. I'm still trying to get it to work correctly.
Oh yeah, what do you hope it'll do? It certainly has my attention.
Yeah. He'll like hold out his hand, like crank a few screws, and like a bit of like air will be like pushed out from this sort of gauntlet he's wearing. I'm trying to make make one for each arm. And then he'll like take his little like face mask he has and like put it on his face. And well, I'm hoping like to set these up so I can fly without elemental powders.
Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. Obviously, I can fly without anything.
Little yes.
Swirl.
Anyways,
So
that's me. You don't work here, do you?
No, I'm actually pretty new in
okay.
town.
All right.
So you part of the Deckers Guild?
Yeah, and aspiring, yep.
Oh, so like new there?
I work under someone else.
Okay.
I haven't had anything patented yet, so they're not officially part of it.
Are you from here? You grew up here?
Yeah. I've always lived here in the city.
So like, anytime I travel, I always like to get the hottest gossip. So what's the latest tea in town?
Like sort of tap his chin. Oh, he'll like lift up a finger. Oh, there's one thing that I heard of. Apparently there's an airship that docked, which is real strange. Normally the merchants of Acelia don't really come by and trade with us. We're like a competitor for them, so they very rarely send like trade out to us. So, everyone's hustling and bustling and talking about that.
Oh yeah, are the only airships that ever come just trade ships?
Yeah, mostly. I mean, we haven't seen one in years, I think. At least years.
Oh,
I remember
really?
seeing one as a kid, but I don't even remember the last time one was here.
That's pretty wild. The airport seems to be pretty well built.
Oh, yeah, that's because the Griffin riders and all them use it, so.
So, no like mayor sleeping with the guardsman daughter or anything.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that, so sadly
okay.
I'm buried in my work most of the time.
You should get out and have some fun.
Yeah.
You know, me and some friends, we're gonna go to the den later. You should totally be
den?
there.
Why are you going
I
to the
know, it
den?
sounds pretty wild, but you know, sometimes it can be fun to go on an adventure.
Alright, I make a persuasion check.
Yes! I love it!
Persuasion.
Oh, I thought that
Don't mind the clicks. Learning system.
Alright, 15. He's like, sure, I'll go. That's fine. You mean the den, right? Like the den? Oh,
den.
Okay.
Be a good time.
Yeah. Do you have like a time you're going, or like sundown?
Yeah, around sundown we'll probably be there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there.
Look forward to seeing you. Winks and flies away.
All right, back to you guys. And Dallas, you'll see the lady, the librarian, coming down from the stairs, heading to the party. If you wish to join. Oops.
Sure.
She's carrying a book in hand that looks identical to the one you're holding. She'll sort of slide it over and then look around, make sure no one else is like looking. She'll like whisper again, "Don't tell anyone, and you have to return it."
When is our due date?
I'll give you an hour.
Okay.
Do you have any
Go ahead.
private stays? We could probably just take it in one of there.
Just go up there. She'll like point to the east, like that little rest balcony area up there.
Okay. Start making my way.
Notroh waits for them to leave and slides a pastry across the desk.
Ashley
Wait,
follows
so
me, I'm technically part of the
Are
group.
we all going to go read a book then? he says, kind of sounding bored.
Yes.
Uh,
I've seen the books you read, my friend, and we need to have a chat about that.
Oh my god, like a study session. How fun.
I'm just gonna think to myself, he didn't put that back on the shelf. I know what he's doing with that later.
Where are you going?
Grabs this to pull over.
Nice. Pulls it over. Easy.
I'll see you guys up there. I'm not very interested in this book you're all fawning over.
Sit down on this middle thing, whether it's a table or ottoman or whatever.
I'm gonna kind of whisper to you, there's a strange-looking fellow in this room that I noticed.
Or if anything, I'll like shift this table over so I can face this way. I want to try to get like room perception going on.
Yeah.
Well, why the nerds read the books. Let us go. Look at the pictures.
Chuckles. Immediately forgets about the guy that was over here somewhere in the corner, and like kind of sheepishly leads you this way over to the corner where the sexy books were.
Oh my god. Okay. We'll leave those two to their corner.
I have some specific requests, so do come back.
Okay.
I was actually going to say the opposite. I was going to be like, this doesn't actually need to be role played. We know what's going on.
I will say you find what you need to find.
But then Notroh, before we go in there, I would like to just in our session be like, Notroh would be like, well, at the end of our thing up here, he'd be like, well, who was this man you were talking about? But,
Well, when I was in the corner, and I'm gonna kind of like lead you over here, pretending I'm still looking at the books.
and
I'm gonna kind of like,
well, we do our book first, or our book thing first.
yeah,
while
book
they
stuff
do
first.
this.
Yeah, this is as we're wrapping
we'll
up.
go.
Let them go. Yeah.
All right. Let's get. Yeah, history checks from all three of you. Poe has advantage.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Pose has advantage because he can read.
Whoops, that's only one. I'm
Bro,
still
these
bad.
rolls have been abysmal.
I also would like to pull out some of my paper and ink and like sort of. I'm just taking like notes. Good old Cornell style.
Wow. Okay. I haven't heard that word in forever.
Just so I have my own copy of things. Just sort of picking apart like the useful-ish information from what I can gather. And I'd also make an effort to make some notes of like the topic that I was kind of bullshitting about. So that way I could potentially in the future show that off as like is this like approved, like a sort of thing, like is this okay to like leave here type of thing.
Yep. All right. As you guys been reading it, Brody and Dallas don't get much. Actually, they get nothing. They're too busy flying around and playing tricks on each other. Poe and Boeymelk, as you guys been going through this, it seems this book is probably the this version of the book seems to be just before everything was taken like out of it. It's like this was like the published copy, most likely. I will say though, even on this book though, the author is still scrubbed out. And like scrubbed out, like page like completely ruined. No way to find out who it is or who it was. But it goes over the creation of Hozig. After the inception of Aciponcia, the Velno, the Council, being formed. Shortly after, the Mages Guild and the Deckers, Deckers Guild were then formed. Like a year or two later. As the needs arose, and Hozig lastly was the last to form. And it makes note that the forming of Hozig wasn't necessarily wanted by anyone. It was more so a council, like, political-esque decision, as the city was beginning to have a pollution problem, as more and more people, like, and the, like, generations beginning to, like, stay and grow up in the city and such. So the council, sort of, while opposed by others, made the Hozig to deal with the pollution and such. And as such, they recruited spore druids and sort of went the nature route. It was also sort of the idea of having not just cramming the druids together with the mages, but instead the, like, druids having their own, like, guild to join. So but after about 20 or so years, the Hozig became, like, very not important in the city at all. While the council, the Velno, Decker's Guild, Mages Guild had, like, great sway, and, like, all of them had, like their opinions actually mattered in what happened to the city, the Hozig were always looked down upon and, like, sort of didn't, like, ever get asked for their opinion on anything regarding the city. And even, like, druids didn't join Hozig or anything, and, like, just kept joining the Mages Guild.
I'm not there, but does the book say, when they're reading it, like, why the Hozig's opinion became less and less?
They were the last guild to form. That is the sort of, like, story
like,
it's going with.
Did, like, the pollution decrease?
Oh yeah,
Or,
no,
like,
they
what
did.
Hozig was
They
fighting
did their
against?
job.
Okay, so they did their job. It wasn't like they were formed and nothing happened, and they were like, okay. So
Yeah, no,
Hozig
they were doing their job.
was
It's
effective.
like, yeah, they're the last one there, and having another powerful guild in the city decreases the power of the other ones. It's,
And
like,
they,
very
like-
much a political thing.
And they also, their threat, they neutralized or at least reduced their threat,
Yeah.
right? So then it's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, I have a question too. Does it say anything about there being a lich that runs it, or no?
No,
Is
no,
that
no.
not? Okay,
not
that's what I
yet.
figured. Okay.
No. We are the pollution. He exists. Never mind. I'm assuming a lot. Continue.
Mm,
At some point, I actually need to go grab the year for this. So 1 second. Bad stuff starts
The
happening.
Hozig was effective. Pollution was reduced, and like because the pollution was reduced, their sway was reduced.
Uh,
Or is that just me inferring?
that's more inferring. The book's portraying it in a way where, like how the council works, or how the council describes it working, where is, the council comes up with the laws, but the council goes to the other guilds to get opinions and sort of and
Checks and
genuinely,
balances.
they genuinely, like, aren't corrupt and, like, make sure, like, everyone's in check and, like, everyone agrees with it.
Okay.
They weren't doing it to the Hozig. They just weren't even asking them anything. It
Okay.
was very much a situation where, yep, you dealt with our pollution, now just stay down there and be happy. Like, you're a guild too, and, like, Pat's head. It's like,
Okay. Are there? Never mind. I'm not there.
in the year.
In the year.
that was good.
It's all the microphone. My original.
1012 AO. 1012 AO. The sort of tensions between the Hozig and the other clans came to a bubbling point. While before the
Other guilds, right?
No, like Hozig, them, like the guild Hozig got
Yeah.
reached a boiling point. While the druids were always mad, sort of ignored, treated second-handedly. A inspiring leader came by, and sort of rallied the druids up and sort of got them, like, was like promised, like, politically to assist them, get them back, like, keep them level playing field with other guilds, like, they're just as important. They have their whole, like, ecosystem and, like district under the city that everyone sort of shuns. All the criminals are sort of just thrown down there. Like, thieves guilds pop up and the druids have to, like, deal with them, and, like, it's...
Okay.
They're very much just given the riffraff and the trash down there, and they're sick of it. So someone comes along and promises to deal with it. The book doesn't say who. It's more so written that the book doesn't know who. Like, this person was in the shadows and being secretive. It seemed the Spore Druids of Sort began recruiting shady individuals. They sort of embraced the Thieves Guild-esque aesthetic that was already sort of apparent down there, but sort of fully embraced it and sort of sided with it. Well, at first it was treated as just a treated as a sort of a, like, another Thieves Guild being made up down in the Undercity. Like, it's whatever, we'll deal with it. For some reason, the Velno saw this act, or this most recent forming of Thieves Guilds, or what they deemed as Thieves Guild, very threatening, and sent a large group of soldiers down there. Now, at this point, in 1012 AO, the era of peace has been going on for over 100 years. Everyone, all the countries are pretty lackluster trained militarily. Everyone's green now. There's not, like, veteran warriors. The original guard that sort of created the Velno, most of them have passed off or retired. So this is like they describe it as like the next generation trying to trying to impress the old guard. Like, oh, we're gonna go kill the bad guys just like you guys went and fought off the centaurs. So a very, very large group goes down, but the book mentions they never returned, as a slaughter of sorts happened down in the Undercity, one that isn't documented or known anything about. But shortly after, Aciponcia sort of is attacked by a horde of undead, as the Velno sort of rally up, push them back into the Undercity, hold them off. Many casualties are had, and then the Mages Guild steps in and creates a device of sort that essentially a extremely large magic circle that sort of keeps them underground. The device still being active today, and you guys would have recognized it as the sort of blue energy that you saw over the council building, as they sort of like describe the like blue energy ball that's keeping the undead away.
Okay.
After that, it goes in a little bit more detail that the Velno lock down the area, patrol it constantly. This is when the Night Watch is formed, with the specific intention of fighting undead and patrolling the city for them.
What did they tell us the Night Watch did at the aviary? Just patrolled at night. They didn't say anything else.
Yeah, they
right?
pretty much just got they were the night guard, night
Yeah.
shift.
Like, did they ever infer that it was more like for like drunks and thieves, and like try to steer us away from undead, or am I remembering wrong?
I don't think we ever asked about undead.
Okay.
Yeah, never really of those.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the book has written about it. Yeah. Why all that stuff would be missing, who knows?
Hold on real quick, just to make sure. Does it mention that the Hozig Guild works underground as well, or?
Yeah, like their like district is underground.
So are they?
Okay.
So are the undead stuck with them? Or is it like a different
what does it say about
underground?
the fact that Hozig is down there and the undead are kept down there? Does it mention the fact, like, how they coexist or anything like that?
The book doesn't say, because the book doesn't like. Once
Right,
it gets to
it
the place
just kinda
point,
was
the,
like,
the
yeah.
book, like the writer, is definitely stepping on glass when he's writing this. He's not trying to incriminate Hozig or like incriminate anyone. So it's like, he mentions the Hozig has like a political like upbringing where they have they have a leader. The leaders are never mentioned. Then the Velno go down to deal with a large crime syndicate they've heard of, or a thieves guild. Like it's just marked as go and deal with criminals. They send a lot of people down there. Those people never return, and then like a few days later, a horde of skeletons attack the city.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Hozig
exactly.
written by?
The
We
book,
don't know.
it's completely scratched off.
Okay,
Yeah, we have
okay,
no-
okay.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out the author. I will turn to Poe. How good at you are and this is like sort of like hushed voice. Because I don't know if there's like other people around or if it's just this one person.
It's just that guy down there, and he's tinkering. He's busy. He's like not listening at all. You can like hear hear his tinkering going on. So like if you whisper, there's no way he'll hear you.
Yeah. How good at you are at copying down text. I want to make sure. I'd like to get an accurate copy of this handwriting just in case we may spot some more from perhaps another book or just in general.
Sadly, I don't have my quill with me, but if you give me a little bit, I'm sure I can...
Holds out a quill
Ah,
that they have
well, I can give it my best.
and had been using.
And then he's like, sadly, I have no ink with me either.
I have been taking notes actively.
Good, because I haven't taken a single note.
I think I have more notes already for this campaign than last one.
Yes, I was just following along on the Google Docs.
Oh, I meant
Well,
I meant notes as in like
if you want to be the
in-game.
first person to use the lost religious ability and be really fast at writing things.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
No, I know you were in character too, but
Yeah. All right. Handing over the book.
Yeah.
All right.
The main thing I'm trying to do is I want to get the handwriting. I want to like it to copy how stuff is written, so I can perhaps like specific letters that are usually good at identifying fucking forensic shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Crypto calligraphy or something like that.
Yes, is there a way I could do that with Artificer? I know it sounds weird, but like magically infuse so that way I can copy the correct font and wording for almost like a one-for-one swap.
I'll also give you guidance.
No, not Artificer tool list. I will say though, when Poe grabs the book and like begins working on it,
Oh shit, I bet Lost just straight up does that for you. That'd be Pog.
actually, is it? Oh wow, okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you start writing on the book, and yeah, your handwriting's very fast. You can't copy exact mannerisms of the book or like details of it, but you get fairly close. You're very, very good at writing. So, if there is any like hidden cipher written in the language or written like the style and stuff, you'd probably be able to figure out with your copy. And I'm assuming you just copy like the pages that are missing, the like important sections and such.
Yes.
All right.
Now,
Also, Boeymelk would specifically ask if you could do like an alphabet sheet too, just so we have like examples of
Yeah.
each letter,
Yeah, you can do that super fast.
something to compare to.
He is smart boy, 20 int. He got this.
so I'm rolling for...
Oh, nothing. You're good.
Oh, okay.
It's
If you
your
want
thing,
if you
you're
want to
right,
check
man.
for a cipher, you can roll investigation if you want.
Yes, okay. Let's go. Nice.
All right. You don't think there's a cipher in here, but as you've been checking the book, you realize on the first page, what was like visibly a like scribbled off section is now repaired, and you see the author's name written on the book or written in the book.
Porqué?
What would be the author's name?
It seems this book is written by an individual by the name of Singleton.
Oh, Boeymelk, was it? I
Yes.
think I figured out who the author is upon a little bit further looking into it. Goes by a name called Singleton.
Oh. Well, that'll be very useful. Because then we can just find that person, in theory.
Yes. Maybe this library has more books possibly involved with him.
I was going to say we should peruse the catalog to see if they have written any other books. Perhaps not bring it up to the front desk itself.
I will say the name on the book is
or-
like fixed now, like not tampered with.
It's just fixed.
It's
Oh.
like fixed. I don't like
Oh,
they might not notice it, but you know.
Starts to panic as I can't wipe away the last name. This might not be the best idea to turn back now. Seems we've left a mark.
Oh, can't we just re-scratch it out?
But
True.
Pulls
it's
out
a
little
priceless
dagger.
book.
A priceless book that was already damaged. Like, aren't we all?
Damn true.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay,
You
I
could just
guess you can
scratch
do the
me
honors,
out.
then. I'm gonna go and try and look through the catalog for this guy. And then he sets the book down in front of Dallas and leave.
All right, Dallas, you want to try and scratch at the name?
Turns to the bard, look for confirmation we're doing this.
Sure. If you scratch it out, I'll just his fingers sort of like twinkle a bit. I'll just repair the binding, like the book itself. That way, you just remove the name.
Right. And I guess I'll attempt to use my little pixie-sized dagger to do a little scratching.
Nice. Sleight of hand. I'll give you advantage because you're tiny.
I'll say I also give you guidance too.
Guidance, advantage. The whole Shazam.
Sleight of hand.
Scratch it. Very nice.
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 D4 now for guidance.
You rolled once as you and once as Rhodey.
Yeah, keeping the roll, but that's fine.
Yeah, but we can just see the rolls.
And D4. I think. Oh, that's not right.
You should have the dice
And
tray at the
it's
bottom
in
underneath
the-
the chat. You can just
Yeah.
Bam, 21, easy. You masterfully scribble off, like you pretty much just scratch only the ink off. You even like smear it a little bit so like there's signs that the name was removed just like before. Easy. Got it.
Yeah, and I'll do mending to sort of patch out the rough parts that they do.
Yeah, nice.
Side note, what I did when I rolled there was I used the skill tab up in the left there.
Yeah, it's because you had him and you selected.
It just automatically rolled it for my familiar.
Yeah, if you have them both selected, it'll roll for both.
Okay, that's supposed to go on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have to deselect one.
Yeah, so I'm looking in the catalog for the last name, Singleton.
Oh, you guys are good there. All right. As you begin checking the catalog for Singleton, there's actually a section, or there is a section for him, as he's a prolific author, it seems. Wowie. There's a whole number of books written by Singleton in this library, and they all seem to be bardic tales of adventure and heroics. You see, like, Singleton on the in his deep sea exploration. Singleton in the gladiator's pit. Singleton's exploration of the tribes of Tokage. And there's all sorts of like like it's almost like fantasy novel writers, where they like each book is like a different country. It's like so there's like a singleton book for like most of the countries.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go up to the front desk and say to the lady, do you guys allow rentals?
Look up. Yes, you can rent out a book if you wish.
Alright, I'm just gonna rent, like, all of Singleton's books.
All of them.
Okay. Here, let me see how many
How
books
many
he
books
has.
does this man have written?
Yeah.
That's not sus.
Please tell me you didn't write elephant smut, because they're not gonna find it.
Oh, all of it.
Or they're gonna
It's
find us
one of
already
the
sifting
market.
through it. I'm making a list of smut titles that I want, actually.
Oh no.
Well, just themes that I want names for, so I can add them to my
See, the
inventory.
problem with that is I don't see a place to wash your hands in here, so I'm gonna need you to reconsider.
Also, above board, these books are definitely not coming back.
Yeah.
All right. There are 22 of them.
Oh. Alright, I'll take half the books and wander over to see what Notroh and them are doing. And see if they want to add on to the pile to make it less, like, suspicious.
All right, and just now, you guys, hey, I'm checking out that person over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're actually checking out that person over there.
Oh, that's what he said.
No,
You pointed there.
we were just creeping along the wall, and I was pointing them out to you, like, "Hey, there's somebody over there
Oh,
in the other room."
well, why don't we go talk to them?
It seems we have company. And turn around to this like overbeared salamander.
Yeah,
coming up to us.
11 books like
Yeah,
stacked up.
like, staggering towards us. Do you need help?
It seems you have about 5 years of reading in your hand.
Yes, actually, I was wondering if you guys had any books you were trying to check out too. We've gotten a little bit more information.
I absolutely have no books I would like to check out.
You said more, and I'm gonna say that at normal volume and then get real close. Information.
Yes. Unlike our elephant friend over here, I was able to acquire a little bit more from that book.
I'm gonna just stand between the two of you. Tell me more.
At another time, this place is a little sketchy with this kind of information. I
Well,
don't want to
let me
reveal too much.
let me help you with those books, and I'm gonna open my bag of holding.
Ah, yes, thank you. And just dump all 11 books into his bag, and it's like, on second note, there was like a whole other half stack that I could go for if you're offering.
Sure. This puppy can hold a lot of books. Slaps back.
Also, what were you looking at over here? Any
Oh.
good
Can you
reads?
get a description of this person?
Nothing in
reading
particular.
area?
Looks at the books.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
They appear to be a drow elven woman, one in a white garb, a sort of long flowing dress, long white hair. They are sort of like cross-legged, reading a book currently. Which book is it? Cool. It seems to be a book on... it's a book on the, God, how do I describe it? Or what would the title be? Okay, there, that's good enough. The book will say, don't just use Fireball, use the other evocation spells too.
A little bit of self-insert there.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of quietly fly up and land on this table. Are these tables? Are they ottomans?
Ottomans, yeah. Yeah, they'll hear you fly up and sort of look at you, lower their book a bit. Hello, how can I help you?
I kind of lay out on the ottoman.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm being moved so much. I need to turn that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosha's the name. At your pleasure.
Ooh, Gosha, I love your hair.
Do you like flip it? Thank you.
I flip mine in return.
So, like, I'm kind of new in town, and I'm looking for, like, all the hot places people hang out and gossip.
What kind of gossip are you looking for?
Ooh, the hottest tea.
She'll
Not like literal tea, it's the same. Right?
She'll nod. Well, you probably want to go to the den then if you're looking for hot tea.
Oh my gosh, me and some friends were gonna go there later. Do you ever go there?
Occasionally, but not too often. It's good not to go there very often.
Oh yeah, they get rough.
It's more so
like
that they
my
don't like double visitors, that's all.
Ooh. Very, very mysterious.
She'll get a little bit close and she'll be like, the people who go multiple times are normally the novices in that field.
Ooh. Pro tips, I like it. So, like, is there like a code word or like anything to get like backdoor access?
Not that I could give you, sadly.
Shame. What do you recommend ordering there?
Oh man, make an insight when you say that.
Skill insight.
All right. You'll notice a like grin appear on her face when she says it, but she'll be like, "Ooh, get the blue brew."
Ooh, the blue brew.
Oh, what the hell do I even have? Do I have prestidigitation? I do. Prestidigitation, some blue sparks that are behind me.
She'll sort of giggle when you do that. Yes, very much so.
Sounds tasty. I'll give it a try. Well, I'll see you around.
She'll nod and like go back to reading her book.
Can I get a spelling on that name?
Her name?
Yeah.
It is spelled.
Or however best my Pixie would determine to spell it.
Yeah, I got you. Put in Discord. Goetia. Goetia.
Nice.
I was trying to peep on that. Do I get to hear anything from out here?
Are you like down below? Like
Yeah, I'm kind of like
you're like
pressed
in
up
the
against
corner,
it.
tucked in the corner,
Yeah,
like
creeping. And not real
yeah,
guided.
yeah, you would hear all that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to Notroh. He does good work. Just kind of impressed.
Boeymelk, are you doing anything over there?
More so just, I guess, well, did they take the book? Because I was just going to keep working if they...
I believe
didn't,
you
if
still
I
have
did.
it.
Okay, then I'm still just copying things down.
Okay. Poe, you grabbing the other 11 books?
Yes, after finding out what they were looking at.
Okay.
Kind of follow Dallas out. He kind of walks out.
Come back with stack of books. Hey, Phai, these are the other books that I found.
Opens up bag. You sure do like to do a lot of reading.
Maybe not in front of her.
Before I
Opens
forget,
bag this way.
What was the drink again? The blue what?
Blue brew.
Blue brew. Cool. Alright.
You turn your back to her and start shoving the books in.
Glance over my shoulder. Does she give
Notroh,
at
Notroh
all
comes
a
over
fuck?
here and he says, "Where is the cooking section? I've been walking around and cannot discover it."
While she was just looking at the gem, sort of twiddling around like she has been this whole time, yeah, she'll be distracted by Notroh. It's just over there. And she'll like just point that way.
Okay, I'd love to see if you're carrying my recipes because I've been to the library and mine are the best.
Roll her eyes as you walk away.
Beautiful. Where'd you leave our mist friend?
Oh, I haven't seen him since we left the room.
Ah, over here. Can I walk this way?
I'm gonna go. Can I inspect the gem that she's holding in her hand?
Yeah, Arcana.
Got it.
Nice.
Nice. You did this last week. It's a mana crystal, one known for its potent magic, its addictive nature, and use in Athanor.
Okay, so she's just inspecting the mana crystal.
Yeah,
Doesn't have any
she's
other,
definitely
special
she's
effects?
like she's dressed up in a way that you get the idea that she's probably a mage guild student. And she's probably just working here to like make ends meet. So it seems she's probably
Okay.
researching it, like just doing homework while here essentially.
Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't like a security tool.
Oh.
Alrighty then, I guess we're meeting up with Boeymelk again.
Still working. He'll look up. Oh, that's quite a lot of books.
Oh no, all the books are shoved into the bag.
Oh, okay, never mind. Wreck on that. Well, did you find a couple books from that author?
20 to be exact.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, currently Phai is holding on to the information. I'm not sure. They all looked like just exploration novels. But we'll have to go through and see if any else have been tampered with.
Well, okay then. And then he'll finish up what he is doing and be like, I believe I have enough information to sort of just like... I think she'll be fine with that. Good, let's head out, I guess. Unless there's anything else we need to look at while we're here.
Looks over at Phai to make sure he's good.
That's about all I can stand of these books, to be honest.
Okay. Let's go and see if Notroh found his cookbooks.
Whoa, 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 whoa. While that's going on is when Notroh's looking for his cookbooks.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm not
He's
necessarily...
not getting exposed.
Your cookbooks.
No, not my cookbooks. No. He's
Oh,
looking
cookbooks.
for...
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
looking for?
He's doing it while everybody else is doing something else. He's not getting exposed.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
First of all, when he walks up to the cookbooks, he guidances himself to be sneaky. And he's trying to find like an exotic cookbook that, he's not experienced with.
How exotic? Like still edible exotic or?
Yeah, it's still edible, but like, I don't know, just like, Latin America to, I don't know, Mediterranean, that sort of jump. Just he's trying to get outside of his range, kind of cook exotic. But he doesn't want anybody to know he's ever read a cookbook.
right, how about there will be a dwarven fungi cookbook.
Perfect.
There's a monster manual cookbook for monster hunters in Madamia.
Okay.
It's like wyvern meats and like cockatrice like roast and stuff like that. And then there will be then there'll be a tribal cookbook, which is more of a broad one and sort of has recipe dishes for like the various tribes of Moria, like the lizard folk, the Goliath, stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, we'll take that one.
All right, cool.
So, tribe cookbook.
Yeah, tribal cookbook.
Tribal cookbook. Okay.
It's like skewered crocodile and like mammoth trunks and stuff like that.
Okay. So I have elephant smut, a Hozig, or they have the Hozig book, and a tribal cookbook. All right.
Yep.
This is a small thing, but I think unless I misunderstand the class feature, the Jack of all trades bard class feature should have added a 1 to that insight check. It looks like it didn't do that automatically.
Oh wow. Here, I'm adding it. 1 wouldn't make a difference. That was good.
Yeah, small detail there.
That's updated. You're good now.
How were the hidden pages?
I see you doing it too.
Yeah. I noticed it too. I was like, oh, hey, mine doesn't have that either.
Yeah, I thought it automatically did that, but I guess not.
I'm sorry, what? In the head, of course, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Hidden pages? Oh, well, it...
Oh,
did get a
let me
little
go
bit
over and detail that too, just like real quick, because you asked for it. What they do for the underground system is they do a multi-layer sewer system where they set a series of pipes. The first layer is all the pipes that grab all the liquid from the town and such, and they'll funnel it to a point. That point is where the Hozig guild was, and there they filter the waste through a very elaborate, essentially pipeline of mushrooms and other fungi that would then clean the waste essentially as it went through and as the mushrooms ate the waste essentially. And then once it went through that, while the water was still dirty, it got rid of most of the pollution. Then they would dump it in the ocean.
Okay. So they were dumping polluted water into the ocean, or the ocean was also gone from the water.
It was mostly gone.
Okay. Dumping semi-polluted.
Good enough.
water.
We're talking
standards.
medieval esque pollution cleaning.
So, current America, yes.
Yeah.
21st century pollution. Yeah, okay. We got it.
Okay, well,
Well, I guess I don't know. We can go somewhere else and talk about this.
Yeah. We can definitely wait till later.
Yep. You'll hand her the book. She'll take it and sort of slide it under her desk. You'll notice she'll open up a cabinet with a key, throw the book in there, and then close it and lock it up.
And are these okay? And I'll show her the notes of the sewage stuff.
She'll look over it. Be fine. Don't show anyone though.
Okay. Again, safe with us. Takes it, folds it, puts it in his pocket, or one of his pockets. Boeymelk has a vest that has multiple inside pockets, so you can sort of store things that way. Well, I believe we're good to go. We have everybody looking around. Where is Phai?
Phai is on his way. Where do we go?
There's.
As you walk by, Bo, she'll look at you and then be like, "Are you getting any books?"
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I was staring at this one out of sink tile right in front of your desk.
No, it's the tables out of sync, not the tile.
But if you move the table over, ma'am, it wouldn't be proper spacing between the walls.
That's because this side goes white black, and then it goes white black over here. So it looks like it's. Anyways,
Yes, but,
just get your book.
But, ma'am. Run, grab the book, and then wave it to her and leave. I just grabbed a random book. It's not.
Bring it
one of
over
the
here.
authors. You sure? Sure you want me over there, ma'am? That tile is really bothersome.
If you want the book, yes.
No, I don't want the book anymore. You need
Okay,
to,
fine.
maybe you should look at common architecture and proper patterns, ma'am. It's a pretty good read.
Imagine complaining to the librarian about architecture.
Imagine being in a store full of books and not read up on how to do proper pattern spacing. And points at me. Points at the black tile again.
Just roll our eyes and stop talking.
You're abusing the
I
poor
just saw a TikTok that was like that, like going to pools and finding all the messed up tiles.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. It was disturbing. They're like, why is this tile cut in half and placed in a corner?
Yeah, it's just like, it's bothersome because it's good all the way up to here, and then there's a black tile right here and a white tile right here. Instead of moving black,
You know
all
why?
the way up.
Because I did the checkered all the way through, and then I put this is technically a different black tile, the pathway. Like this is like a dark gray tile, and this is a black tile. Well, these are like
It's also
actually
because
different.
you did. It's also because you did an even number for the middle row as opposed to an odd number.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's weird. I like it.
Quit breaking my immersion.
Hey, bro. These guys were in a hurry when making it. Whatever. All right, where's the group headed to?
The den, I believe.
The den, I believe.
Cool.
Still.
Give me perception checks. Actually, wait, no, I need perception checks from
How's it?
Phai.
Please don't be shit.
Okay.
Fuck.
Never
Man,
mind.
get wrecked.
Nothing happened. Going to the den.
God damn it. To roll above a 5 would be nice.
But I want to use
And
my
while
eyes.
we're walking, I kind of pass along the information from the drow, like repeat customers are not expected.
I'm gonna say to you, I saw your work in there. I was quite impressed. Yeah, you're a natural at talking to people.
I've done a lot of talking with a lot of people.
I'm sorry. I was immersed in a novel. Where are repeat customers not assumed?
At the den.
What novel would that
At
be?
the den. Oh yes, I heard the food is amazing.
That's not what she said. But she
That
did
is
recommend
exactly
getting,
what she said.
she did recommend getting a drink called the Blue Brew.
Oh,
Super excited to try it.
oh, I'm sorry. Not her. Yes, the other person.
Blue
Blue
brew,
brew,
say.
though. Excellent.
I wonder if they
shall
come in
all
other
get one.
colors.
Yes, I am quite curious, Notroh. What were you reading in that corner of the bookstore?
Which corner? I've been in many corners today.
Looks at you and then looks away like, don't talk about it. Like, I give you that look like, shut the fuck up.
Which corner are you speaking of?
Oh, the one in the back
hell
left
yeah.
where you were at with Phai.
Oh, he just immediately
Starts
pulls out
drifting
the
away
elephant
from the
smut
group.
book. Without hesitation, he just pulls out the elephant smut.
I love
Oh,
Pokemon.
God.
Oh yeah, so good.
No, I'm sorry that I asked. I expect
Did
much
you
better
expect
of
more?
the regional managers.
My dear friend, you must realize when you eat my cooking, you will understand why I read things like this.
Oh, yes, because I'm sure cream pies are really good.
You will never feel a cream pie as mine.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to.
I could probably give you some pointers.
Oh, please don't.
All right. As the party begins heading to the den, walking down the streets, it's fairly normal. The city doesn't look like a shady place at all. Or at first, okay. At first, you can't find it. You're like, where is it? Like, you're looking for like a shady like tavern, and you don't really find it. Until you then realize, there are two buildings that are boarded up and sort of like broken glass and everything, and in the middle, there's a building that looks like it's boarded up, but it has a very small sign on like next to the door that says the den. So you guys go inside.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kind of scope out the outside. Are there any hoodlums hanging about, like in the alleyways nearby?
Nope.
You know, I'm gonna check for traps.
The door is a mimic. No.
No, the whole tavern's a mimic.
All right, everyone here.
Yeah. Ooh.
As you guys walk inside, it's pretty much just what you expect. It looks like a rundown building. Looks like it's abandoned. There's dirt all over the ground. There's even some like blood drips, mold sort of growing in between the cracks. It's torch lit, and the torches are sort of like burning out. They're not like maintained at all. They were probably lit this morning and never refueled. It's fairly dim in here. You see a number of shady individual folks that are in these tables. And each table is sort of marked by a just very ugly, different pelted animal. Like, it's very tacky and bleh. But as you walk in, the bar immediately flanking the door. The music's too loud. There we go.
This is my kind of place.
A man smoking a cigar or something will sort of look up at you. What do you want?
Your finest meal, sir.
He'll look at you and then look at the others. Is this guy joking?
I'm not with him. I'm gonna scoot a seat over.
You
Whenever
just
you're
walked
done
in with
playing
him.
games with him, come find me.
What do you mean you're not with him? You walked in with him. I saw you.
He was in the way. I couldn't get around him on my way in the door.
Okay, deception
He was
check.
looking at the written sign quite angrily and followed us over here.
Another son of bitch!
Yeah. No, I'm not stupid. What do you want? He'll like look at all of you.
We're new in town, and like
Yeah, I see that.
yeah. I heard that you have a drink called the Blue Brew, and I'm so excited for it.
Oh, that's what you were here for. All right. You'll step over here, grab a mug, and then come over here to these barrels, where he takes out the sort of the cord or tap, and then sort of begins pouring it. Perception checks. If you're looking at him pouring the drink.
Wait a minute, does this look
yeah,
anything like the
staring
water
at him.
from the Necromancer castle? Does this look like the Necromancer water? Do I have to perception check if I know that that's what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm biting my lip as I'm making eye contact with him.
Mhm.
Mediocre. I'll take it.
Boeymelk's looking at more important things. As he pours his drink, you'll notice it is not the mana. But it has a strange smoke to it. It's like very like like fizzy, I guess. Like there's like visible like air that's like coming off it. Not like as thick as smoke, but like you like see the sort of fumes coming off it. All right, 2 gold.
Ooh, 2 gold. I love the presentation on this.
Just roll his eyes.
I'll throw 2 gold on the counter.
All right, he'll grab it and then put the drink down. The mug's like as big as you, but you know.
Yep. I'll start. Okay, reach up over and like sip out of it.
All right, make a con save.
That's con say saves Constitution. Nice.
Cool. Now make a Wisdom save.
Oh no.
Always go on the list. Better.
All right, cool. As you take a sip, you'll quickly realize that this is not something to sip. As just putting, you like take a tiny sip, pixie-sized sip. As you do so, your nose is like filled with these fumes, and you like feel your eyes dilating. As you sort of drink it and like try and swallow it, it just like burns your throat and tastes like waste.
Wow, that's pretty strong stuff. What's in it?
Okay, what do you want? And he'll like come over here to you, Phai.
I was just hoping to have a beer and to see if there was an arena nearby. Or maybe something a little more personal.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Sets his big spear against the counter. I'm looking for a little action.
All right, you're here. If you want to get in a fight, go fucking fight someone on the street.
Looks across
if
the
you're
bar.
looking for, and he'll like say this very, very loudly, like so everyone in here. If you're looking for an underground fight rink, it's not here.
Inside check.
Insight, yeah, I'm looking, I'm squinting.
All right, yeah, go for it, sure.
I want to see how the other people are responding to this, more so than him.
Also, is he undead?
He is not undead. What is it? It's 60 feet?
Yeah, 60 feet. I don't think I'm.
Does it? Here, let me read it.
See,
It's
I
60
thought you were
feet.
looking at
It's
the
one
dra-
action. It's really a shit ability.
Okay.
but,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man,
'Cause
tells you
also-
he's not an undead, so.
Yeah, you also have to be able to see them. It's not like 60. Yeah.
You don't think he's like signaling for anyone to talk to you? You think he's mocking you, because you obviously came in here like not knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
The other people in the room don't necessarily react.
What are they up to?
Yeah, Boeymelk, give me a perception. We're scouting out the other peeps. Oh my god. You know what's up.
Finally.
All right. On the far end, you see what appears to be a gunsmith, tinkering with a very long rifle. They appear to be a sniper of some sort, as the gun's completely stretched out. This one over here also appears to be a gunsmith of sort. Them specifically, though, they seem to be crafting bullets of sort. As you see, their powder is sort of set out. They're organizing it. They have an alchemy flask that they're occasionally putting powders into, and like very delicately, like. Scooping them and putting them into the rounds and such. And then this guy is ripping apart his arm. As you see, bits of flesh are sort of being ripped off. As like this black, like metallic structure is like making up his bones. And he's sort of like ripping it and then casting magics that are like sort of putting a filmination over it, like a film over it almost. And then he's like, not good enough, and like rips it off again, like repeats the magic again.
Can I see what kind of try to determine what spells he's using?
Yeah, Arcana.
Back to that.
No idea, wizard shit.
Yeah, shit.
Anyways, back to the bar. Alright, now that I've made a fool of you, what do you want?
That fight's starting to sound more and more appealing. I'm gonna kind of just like
Please,
look at him.
please fight me. It'll send me home early.
Can I martial check him?
Yeah, go for it.
Right. That's in this, or what is that here now?
Should be under combat check. Or it
We
should,
haven't had
sorry,
combat
under
Yeah, it's-
features. Oh, we haven't done combat, so I haven't added it. Okay. Here, I'm giving it. Dragging it to the top. As features, active abilities, I just dragged it to the top.
Ah, I see.
No idea. He's not wearing any armor, doesn't appear to have any weapons.
debates stabbing him, but decides better of it. Sits back down. Give. Fine. Give me one of whatever the small one's having.
All right, 2 gold. Could just said it and asked for it.
I'll warn you, it's pretty strong.
I slide the 2 while he's turned around. I slide the 2 gold over, but too hard, so it goes off the
Yeah,
counter on the floor.
yeah.
That's like kind of burning.
All right, he'll come over and like lean down, but very exaggerated. Lean down, spilling a bit of your drink as he picks up the gold. Oops, sorry, and then drops your drink there for you.
Just takes it from him. I have a bag of ball bearings. How obvious would it be if I spilled a bag of 1,000 ball bearings over the counter? Oops.
Very obvious.
Would it be,
100%.
It's only 1,000.
Bucks.
Sends a mind link. Don't mess with the person that pours your drinks.
Alright, y'all come over here and look at you, Notroh. You're like, alright, what do you want?
Food. I've told you have a great meal.
Also, I don't know how serious he was about, but Notroh did take my drink as I nudged it towards him.
Yeah, you drink it.
Do you drink it?
Yeah.
Okay, make a con save.
Yeah.
Alright, make a wisdom save. Alright, nice. Same thing for you. You take a drink. It tastes like you're drinking like liquid, it feels like toxic waste going down your throat. But the fumes as you like drink it, sort of like give you a slight make you like lightheaded. You're like,
Yes.
you're a weird bunch. You want food? All right, yeah, fine, whatever. You're like,
I'm told you have great meals here.
oh yeah. Oh god, he like sort of realized what's going on. All right, Grom, make a meal, and he'll sort of like yell, and then you'll hear like a bunch of like metal clanging, like a bunch of pots just got dropped in the back. All right, he'll walk over to here. What do you want?
See, I don't know about those 3, but
Yeah,
for
sure.
a little bit of information.
Wow, someone who's and he goes, he stops mid yelling and looks back at you.
So let's start with you pouring me something from the larger keg with no tubes attached, please.
You got it. And he'll pour you a normal ale and sort of put it on the counter. Won't even ask you for money. All right, what do you want?
Alright, now let's talk about what's been going on around around the lesser known parts of the city.
Yep. What are you looking for?
Has there been any disappearances recently? Everybody seems a little too happy here.
Disappearances? Outside the norm? Nah.
What is the norm?
Oh, you don't know the norm. All right, 10 gold.
Tangold looks in pocket, pulls out knife, slams it on the bar, slams it on the bar.
What?
See, I'm just asking for information. Nothing out of the ordinary around here, is it?
Yeah, now I'm asking for gold.
Can I roll for intimidation?
Yeah, go for it.
For you see, if we don't get this information, there could be some issues.
Can I try to help him?
Would we?
By yelling over the bar, hey, watch out for that crazy one over there.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I see where you're going. All right. He'll just clap his hands once, and then and then the door over here will open.
Wait,
That's usually not good.
The door over here will open
Oh.
as this individual steps a tabaxi of sort, one that is ripped and torn and definitely wearing monk-like clothing. All right. Yeah. I see what you're trying to do. So I'm gonna have my friend sit out here now. Now I'll need the 10 gold. and then he'll come over here and sit down and just look over there. Like the image, like, sort of paw in hand, just like,
Looks over at Boeymelk to see if he's preoccupied.
He is visibly, like, just staring at you like, you're dense. You're dense. Told you to not mess with the person that pours your drinks.
I mean, he did mind link with Phai.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, he'll still have that same look. As
like pinching the bridge of his nose, like, oh no.
It's more like just leaning on the table, just sort of like hand on the side, just like, really?
Looks over at Notroh to see what his gauge
And then
on
now
this
that
is going to be.
And now that the other person's here, he'll look just sort of like lean back as a sort of like, cool, now dig yourself out of this type of way.
Just
like, don't look at me, you got this.
Alex is gonna lean himself up against the mug or whatever the drink was, the blue brew was in. Like, gesture to Poe.
You've done what we would call an oopsie, and I'm loving the show.
Isn't really just looking to see if anybody else is like prepared to fight, and noticing nobody wants to fight.
I will use a
I am
bardic
eyeing up
inspiration on
this
you.
guy. This
As I
cat
point at
man.
you and say that, I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
Alright, bardic, nice.
I guess it rolled it when I clicked it.
Yeah, it's fine. He'll roll it again when he does it.
So it also just rolled a d6 versus a d8.
Yeah.
Alright then, how would this serve as a token of my payment? I'm gonna put my elixir of flight on the table.
That's your
That you
experimental one,
used.
yeah?
Yeah, I used both my experimental elixirs.
Alright, I'll take that for 1 gold. I need the other 9.
Only for 1 gold? Surely you can't be kidding.
Yeah. You see, it's always a bartender's mistake of buying these. They fucking disappear.
Just disappear, you say?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess you're not going to be of any help. Looks like I'll have to...
Oh, yes, I am no help! As he sort of yells out again, like, just like arms in the air, like, yeah, I'm no help! Like,
Literally useless. I will see myself out.
please leave, God.
I'm gonna look over at the cat. You work for this guy?
Like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
What? Nah, he's fine.
Using the bar as like a personal catwalk now, I'm just kind of walking over.
I love how much personality you have. So, like, obviously,
I am glad.
we're not from around here.
That is very obvious.
Yeah. We're wondering what the hottest tea around town is.
The hottest tea. Do you mean the brew you're drinking?
Oh, that was pretty spicy, but no, we want to know gossip.
Jesus Christ, fucking! I like pinched it, like, he like whisper in his head, like, goddamn druggies, like, I don't know what else you. You gotta tell me what you're looking for,
Okay,
damn it.
Okay. What do you?
I'll say at this point, Boeymelk does get up and starts walking over.
Okay.
Heard some stories about there's another guild at some point, right? I can't quite remember the name. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. 10 gold.
Boeymelk puts like 25 down.
Thank you. You'll take it. You're looking to go into the Undercity?
Ooh, you know way.
I know plenty of ways. Which way do you want to go?
Ooh.
You look like, and he'll like look over at Phai and not right. You look like the adventure type, so I'm guessing you're trying to seek adventure and stuff.
We've heard some rumors.
Alright.
Indeed.
How capable are you?
I'd say pretty capable.
More like, do you need an escort, is the question.
Well, we don't know the area at all, but I think we.
What would we
handle
need an
ourselves.
escort from?
The many things down there. skeletons, spore monsters, dangerous fungi, etc. If you're combat capable, you should be fine though, and wear a mask.
A
A
mask.
mask, you say?
Yeah, so spores don't splash in your face.
Ooh, what happens if spores get in your face?
They'll eat your insides, something like
Oh
that.
god, I've had some
Do you
terrible
have a-
diseases before, but that sounds rough.
Do you happen to have a friend that supplies these masks?
No, I literally mean just any cloth. You're fine.
Just cloth? Gotcha.
Yeah, we're not talking magic mushrooms. We're talking like literally just there's so many fucking druggies down there and goddamn spore druids that
Mm-hmm,
As long as you don't step on any obvious yellow patches, you should be fine.
Are any of them named Hozig?
He'll like dead eye you. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's what this is about. All right. I need another 50 gold.
I need a meal, sir.
Yeah. Grom's working on it.
I'm fucking dead.
Yes, Notroh, you just paid for a $50 meal. 50
It better
gold.
be fucking good.
Oh, it won't be. It won't be. He'll like be shaking his head. All right. If you're trying to, I don't know. This is where the questions stop. Don't tell me any more about what you're doing after you drop that word. All right, we got that clear. I'm not involved with you fellows in any way in the slightest. All right. Cool. You're gonna want to go to the Undercity. All right. I can't give you much information, but I will tell you should go down into the Undercity the normal way. All right. Here.
There's an obvious question. What is the normal way?
Yes. You got a map, or am I going to get that?
I don't believe we have a map, but...
All right, let me get a map.
Give him some paper. I'll say I'll get out some paper. And
No, I'll get a map.
When he goes to open the door, I'm gonna try to peek through it and see what the hell's cooking back there.
Cool, make a perception.
same.
I will say, as
Son
he
of a
opens the
bitch.
door, you'll hear like banging of pots and like, and like just like fire wreathing back there. Like, 14 perception. You'll hear like, Grom's cooking. So good. Close the door behind him.
No.
Mind Link. Hey, Notroh, can we not bring up the name directly?
Oh, okay.
All right, and I'll come back through. Wait, marshaling.
The cat.
Yeah, go for it. Level 15, Ouroboros Monk, I believe. Or Way the Open Wind, I think it's called.
Nice.
The homebrew Ouroboros Monk.
It's a good thing I didn't punch
Very
the
good
button.
at punching, teleporting, and dealing with multiple people all at once themselves.
Nice.
With how Moria monks work, he'd probably, like, at least take most of you out in a single round, because he'll just burn all his ki immediately. Alright, he'll drop a paper down and, or just a basic map of the city, and then sort of circle this area. He's like, alright, the Night Watch guard this area, but they are not allowed to not let you in. There are many rules or laws or such and such from olden times that you're not allowed to restrict people for no reason and such. So they'll tell you not to go and tell you to stop, but just walk by them. They literally can't do anything. It's like against their code and bullshit.
Is he
By the
telling
way,
me-
when he went
Is that real?
into the back, how are the other people responding to things?
The other people in the room, they're all busy doing their own things. Like, the guy's still ripping up his fake flesh or something, and the two gunsmiths are still tinkering and messing with their own stuff.
Okay, and how did the cat respond?
He is
Name
now...
drop.
Nah, he's still just leaning on the bar, like, bored out of his mind. He didn't seem to react to the name drop, but he also looks like he's trying to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Once you're down there, you're gonna want to. First off, you're gonna want to go this way. It's gonna give you a rundown of the city per se. There's gonna be an individual who is guarding this gate. He'll like look you guys over. I don't think he's gonna let you through. It's gonna be pretty heavy talk to get past him, if diplomatically. I haven't heard of him being bought out or anything like that. But you're probably just gonna fight him anyways.
So physical conduct. Okay.
Most likely. If my assumption is correct, and the Cleric of Raven is here for the reason I think they are, yeah, you're probably gonna fight him.
Gotcha.
Who's the Cleric of Raven?
That one.
Oh, okay.
Points to the elephant wearing the giant raven stuff.
Not really.
Points
Looks
to the elephant in the room.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I met him yesterday.
All right, next. Once you're down there, you need to watch out for the tunnels. If you're careful, you should be fine. Be very quiet. If you start hearing rumblings, stand still and don't move. Play dead, something like that. There's a number of large beasts that sort of roam the sewers. Make sure there's no, make sure they take care of individuals who don't know what they're doing. As soon as you start hearing the rumbling, just drop down, play dead, don't say a word. You'll be fine.
Does that seem like legitimate advice?
Yeah, you get insight.
I don't think.
Uh,
Wouldn't, but Brody might.
yeah, he is very, yeah. He's telling the
Okay.
truth.
That's just like one of those.
Yeah. You're sus, yeah. Alright. Once you're down there, let's see. Go here, go down this entrance, staircase that'll lead you down to the first level. Once you get down there, let's see, you head west or right, however you want to look at it. DM will point it out when you get there.
Okay.
Head down that way. Any rumbling, stop, obviously. And then you should encounter an individual. Literally be blocking your path. You cannot miss this individual. I hope for your sake they're a home. But otherwise, if you find rubble, ludicrous amount of mushrooms, a straw hut hanging over the pipeline, just hang out there till he gets there.
Couple mushrooms.
You
What else?
literally can't miss it. Mushrooms, a straw hut hanging over the pipes. It's impossible to miss if you're heading the right direction. If he's not there, just wait there till he gets there. But I will say when he gets there, don't get near his crocodiles. They'll just bite you. They're trained enough where they won't go after you, but if you get anywhere close to them, they'll bite you. So don't get near them.
Noted.
All right, and then that individual will get you a wagon ride to the Undercity.
Well, thank you. Sorry about our friend earlier. They seemed new to the whole adventuring thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
And if I may ask, what is in that drink? He points to Dallas's drink.
Yeah, I thought so. That's Alchemist fumes. You're supposed to sniff it and not drink it.
Ah.
It'll get him high.
Let me tell you what, it is really something.
In the situation that they...
You should get his throat checked out,
Thank
by
you.
the way.
That's what I was wondering. Notroh, you're probably going to have to take care of that.
Notroh now like coffee.
Well,
Oh, what is this dreary music? What the fuck?
still, I guess I will take my food to go then, or
Yeah, it's another minute or so. Hey, he'll go back and open the door. Are you almost done, Grom? And like, hurry it up. Just another minute.
It's gonna get handed you in a cardboard box, like just a cardboard box.
Do any of these individuals, and he does like a thumb behind him towards the tables, have any of them visited the underground, or what's their story?
What's their stories? All right, 10 gold each. Yeah, pick and choose.
Her
What?
and him, and he'll give 20 gold.
Which one?
The bottom ones,
Bottom one?
the bullet girl and the arm guy.
Cool. That one's over there. The gunsmith, bounty hunter. They're just hanging out, trying to catch criminals. Yeah. They've been hanging around for days. They haven't caught anyone. It's real funny, actually. Yeah, they keep making bullets trying to intimidate me, but yeah, whatever. They still haven't caught on that I'm just handing out alchemical fumes in front of them. It's really fucking funny. I have no idea what they're doing. That one over there. Let's see. They're an interesting one. They were a Mage Guild member. They left the Mage Guild, joined the Decker Guild, then left the Deckers Guild, joins the Mage Guild again. In some horrible experiment, lost their arm. Went back to the Deckers Guild, got a mechanical arm. Ugh. And then was so unhappy with what was installed into their body, they then went down into the Undercity, got that arm installed, and now can't get rid of it, because, yeah. It's like stuck to their body, cursed on them now.
You know, I may be able to help with that, Boeymelk.
You can certainly ask them if they are interested. So, he has gone into the underground?
Yeah, he's been there once or twice. He has to go down every once in a while to get his arm fixed, or presumably get his arm fixed. I'm not sure what he's doing, but...
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. And then the door open as this individual walks out, a sort of buff human-looking individual that sort of has a big grin on their face as they sort of walk over and just drop a giant like plate, like a metal like platter dish he's holding out, and it's like packed with foods. God, none of it looks good. The meat looks like charred on the outside, but it looks like it's raw on the inside. There'd be like a whole like chicken rotisserie, except like you can just see it has too much salt on it. Like there's like literally like a pile of salt probably on the top of it. There'd be like vegetables, but like the vegetables are pretty much just like mush at this point. They were probably sitting in the kitchen for too long, and then he cooked them after they were already like soggy and disgusting. And then there's a single cup of water.
Excellent.
Enjoy Grum's meal, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he'll eat it, dude.
I lean in towards the barkeep.
So like, he doesn't actually cook here, right? What's he doing back there?
Oh
I
no,
wanna
he
know.
actually cooks here.
Oh wow.
I
Actually
don't
hired-
know why, but the proprietor loves their cooking. It's he'll like hack a bit.
Whoa. Yeah, that's cool. All right.
Who's the proprietor?
That's a need to know and no need to not know basis. Yeah.
Fair enough.
What would I have to do to need to know?
They would have to want to talk to you for some reason.
Oh.
Then you would come here, and then you know.
Okay.
It may not look good, but how does it taste?
Also not good.
Also, so salty. Like it's like definitely one of those like.
Elephants.
God, if you've ever seen those TikToks of those abomination white mom cooking videos, it's those. They like, why do you need an entire thing of salt on that? That is disgusting. Like, those vegetables are rotten. Why are you using them? Like, it's bad.
He eats all of it.
Wow. Nice.
Even the platter.
Commitment.
He has to. Somebody else made it for him.
Yeah. It's not like making you sick. It's just very, very amateur.
If it was making me sick, I'll purify it. It's fine.
I don't know what that is, but I hate it.
It's like ham
Peanut butter bacon.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's like ham and mayonnaise or it's cracker cake. What?
Maybe this one might be better.
Those images are cursed.
Can't remember the one. That I had
Bologna cake
before.
is why Hitler thrived.
Well, do we think it's worth talking to the one who's been down there?
It couldn't hurt. He might know something. You could help him with his arm, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least figure out what's going on with his arm.
If he makes it worth it for us, then maybe I'm the one to help him.
Yeah, good luck.
Is Phai just going up the stairs?
He's
As he
kind of
makes his
just
way
like
to the other.
nonchalantly, like.
The tiger, Tabaxi's looking at you. They don't stop you.
I'm just gonna like peek in this door.
Okay. Make a wisdom save. Cool. All right.
What?
That makes
That's
it
on an
easy.
18! Suck my wang!
All right.
Not on my screen.
Yeah, on my screen, the nice little drop straight onto the 2.
It landed in the corner for me, and it was like 18 showing. Like,
Yeah, you.
I was like, yeah, I nailed it.
You peek in.
Oh no.
As we walk from the bar, I'll guidance Boeymelk.
Cool. I'll guidance you.
Yeah. Well, you know. I know you can, but it's weird if you get to the table and then do it on yourself.
Hello there. I see you are...
One sec.
Missing-
Waiting on Phai. Waiting on Phai.
Oh, okay. Phai's doing something cool. Cool.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Their thing first. That's fine.
No.
Nope.
We're waiting on you.
Nope.
No, it's fine.
What
go
you
in.
doing? What you doing there?
Yeah, I go in. Fuck
Okay.
it.
All right. You're
That's
there.
what happens.
All right.
That's
Now
what
we'll go over here.
happens.
Does the door like slam shut behind him? or
Yeah.
is it
Yeah.
just-
The
as
door
we're
is
coming
slam
over-
shuts behind.
Oh no.
Since Poe left with the Bardic Inspiration I gave him, I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Notroh.
Cool. As you approach, you see what was described, an individual with this sort of strange, like, metallic, curvy metal arm, and he's, like, casting magics on it as, like, this black film is sort of built up on it as he rips it off, casts more magic, stuff like that. You know, look at you both as you sit down and sort of, rest his arm on the table and stop casting the magics as it sort of, like, begins to, like, fill up again. What do you want?
Oh, we just heard that you're more savvy in the other parts of this town, and we saw your arm there, and perhaps wanted to ask about it, see if we could potentially help, so that you're messing with it and whatnot.
You want to help with my arm?
Sure.
You know, look at both of you. What do you know about it?
Well, we know that you have some shadier friends that helped you acquire that arm. And, well, we were about to venture down that region just to see what it's like, and just was curious if you had any pointers about that area in general.
Talk to barkeep.
Yes, yes.
You got all his tips and stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, you'll be fine then.
Okay.
He'll like look you over. You actually want to help with my arm? Yeah. Good luck. And he'll sort of lay it out. Notroh, you use Eyes of the Grave. He's not undead, but you definitely sense like necromantic energies coming from the arm. So like the arm is undead, if that makes sense.
Aside from physically, how attached to this arm are you?
Very much. You could have even ripped it out if you tried. You'd take my spine with it.
Have you had a cleric look at it?
Uh-huh.
What have they done?
They've tried, they thought it was a curse, not a curse. They thought it was a disease, not a poison, none of that.
Wow.
He'll move the fingers. Like, yep, this is a part of me. Ugh. He'll and spit on the ground. Ugh.
Well,
does his spit look weird?
Nah, it looks normal.
Okay.
Gross.
it isn't something I can help you
you
with,
never
or
know.
even tell you I can help you with at this point, but in the future, maybe, I will keep you in mind.
I don't know.
I will not lie to him.
Does this arm sort of have any weird, I guess, notable characteristics of it? Because it kind of looks like weirdly,
Actually,
weirdly claw / metallic-y.
Yeah, so when you saw him ripping it off, the underbit is like metallic and curved, so it's like black metal essentially, that looks like. The fingertips are like sharpened. It looks like almost like it'd be more like a weapon than like a usable hand. As he's been sitting here, even like from his shoulder down, you see this sort of like black like filmy like material. It's like almost like it's like reflective. It looks like rubber is like growing over it almost. Like slightly reflective, sort of covering the metal, making it like smooth.
Okay.
It's even more basic than someone trying to remove a curse from you, but did they even look as basic as trying to remove this undead abomination from the rest of you? Just
yeah, they wanted to
evil from the
surgically
good, if
they
that
wanted to surgically remove it. I told them no, because goddamn, I saw I saw the schematics when they installed this. Yeah, no, this shit's attached to my spine. I ain't letting anyone touch that. Fuck that.
Well, okay then.
Who gave you this arm?
You know what? Fuck that guy. Down in the down there, there's a guy who makes ex-Deckers Guild member. Makes all these abomination tinker instruments using necromancy and shit. The stupid gnome. God, what was he like has his regular arm on the table now, like snapping, like can't really remember the name though.
Rolls eyes, slides over 5 gold.
Take the gold.
Does this help a bit?
Zonmin. Here, let me write it down. Let me take out paper and start writing it down. Yeah, Zonmin, that's what it was. Yeah, that bastard. I hope he dies. Hey, go kill him.
Would be a shame if something were to happen to him.
Oh yeah,
Full
totally
paper.
would. Anyways, yeah, here's one of those shops down there. You can't really miss it. If you just ask them ask anyone down there where Zonmin's shop is, they'll take you right to it, or at least point you.
Good to know. I'm assuming they do more than just arms.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Also noted. Mind link to Notroh. Might have to fight more things than just his little tinkers. Might have some companions.
Yes, maybe he was the beginning of an experiment.
Now, the barkeep did mention that you would go there to do like checkups. If something were to happen to this man, would that be an inconvenience for you, though?
No, I was going to try and get him to remove it. At first, he said he could, and that he needed a few things from me. But nah, that motherfucker was lying. As soon as I got the thing from him, he's like, "Ah, you're fucked. Sorry, mate."
I just exploited you. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll be sure to avoid their services if necessary, so we don't end up with any, well, inconveniences such as yourself. But perhaps while we're down there, we can see if there's actually ways to help you in your situation.
He'll nod his head.
What is your name, by the way?
Zul.
Zool. Okay. Zool. Well then, Zool, thank you very much. Hope you can get a decent drink, or I guess smoke with that. And I think we're good here, Notroh.
Yes.
Let's go see what's happening to our friend.
Yeah, good luck. All right, Phai. As you
Yeah,
step
bud.
through the doorway, the door behind you will shut. What do you do from there?
I use my eyes to see what else is in the room.
It is, oh wait, you don't have dark vision? Man, that sucks. Yeah, it's really dark in here. While before the sort of ambient light from the room was lighting up a bit, and you couldn't really see anything past where the light extended, now it's, yeah, pitch black in here.
Prestidigitation can conjure light, right?
Puffs of it, not very much.
Very momentary, because there's actually spells to make light.
I spark a motherfucking torch.
Cool, let's give you a torch.
This is the second time I've gotten like Pink Panther type music.
Bam! An empty
shit in here?
room.
That's sus.
Yeah, it is.
Just rolling a vibe check. Okay. I'm gonna like wander over this way and kind of like stick near the walls, like looking around, like I'm sus. I'm looking for shit. Like weird stuff on the floor. Is there anything on the walls? Is it just completely empty?
It is a completely, the roof in here will go up 10 feet. It's just like the ground. Room is as bland as it could be.
What's this over here? Is that like a
Hallway, it looks like.
hallway? It looks like.
Alright, as you step there, make, or actually, yeah, I have to roll against you. Hey, let's
son
go.
of a bitch.
28 hits
Oh,
you,
I can
right?
Beat that. Actually, wait. That's for my AC.
Yeah.
It's a crit.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah, it always says. Yeah, it always says.
It always hits.
A 21 wouldn't have done it, but
Double checking damage. 1 second. Okay, that's not as bad. Bam. All right. At your feet, an invisible was an invisible snake. Well, or he was here technically. Will bite out at you. As you are filled with necrotic energies, you'll take 37 necrotic damage. The snake before you is like a purple-ish snake. Yeah. How do you react?
Is it like an actual snake or like a magic snake?
Make a combat check. Smile.
Ah, yes. I martial check the snake.
Okay. Nice. This is a snake familiar. They just seems the warlock that has them as their familiar just surprised you with an inflict wounds via their familiar.
Mm.
The snake's looking at you. Its eyes are like sort of faintly glowing, like the user is looking at you through their familiar.
I don't know, man. This is it's one of those moments. Do I die a hero or live another day as a coward? It's a free action to drop my torch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's dark as fuck in here, right?
Mm-hmm. Torch is lighting up, though.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. I'm not in combat, so I can't see my move distance.
Oh, I had to get rid of that ruler because it was lagging people out. You're 40 feet from the door.
Yeah. Yeah. Much against my personal preference, I'm gonna dash to the door. But I'm gonna leave the torch where it was.
Okay.
Oh yes, nothing but house fires. I like it.
All right. Oops. As you dash the door, it'll open. Whoop. And then you'll feel something behind you attempt to push you. Do you let it push you?
I try to grapple it. Can I? Is that a thing? Can I like grapple it because it is coming after me?
Here, I'll do my shove action first. That's my athletics. I'm trying to shove you.
Okay, let me.
Okay. Unshoved. Behind you, you'll see this individual. A wizardly-like individual where they appear to have a snake sort of wrapped around them. They're trying to push you out.
Can I marshal them before I do anything else? Or
this is probably the
because I know we're in
warlock.
like a
I'll give you
soft
that.
initiative. Yeah, I want to know how strong this warlock is, and if I can figure out their like whatever that is, their demon benefactor or whatever.
They don't look like they're that. Yeah, just make a check.
Yeah. Fuck.
You're unsure of their strength, but I will tell you, you're now open to the bar. If you start combat here, the tiger is coming for you.
Would grappling this person count as starting combat?
Yeah.
Even if I'm not stabbing it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trespassing, trying to get you out of here, not getting out of here, then grabbing them. Yeah, combat, 100%.
Okay. I'm going to resist the shove, but not like I'm threatening. I'm not going to make a
Yeah,
motion
just
to
like,
attack.
don't
Yeah, I'm
push
gonna be
me.
like, yeah, I'm like, come on now. You should know better than that. Why can't we just have a conversation? I'm gonna try to settle things down and just see what's going on. Like, I was just wandering around.
His hand's still on you. He's still like
Just
pushing you.
trying to push me. I'm just gonna kind of sigh. I'm gonna like look around the room again just to make a show of he's not like the one moving me out, and then I'm gonna step out.
Cool. As you look around the room, your torch is in there, and then bang. Door is shut. And you hear like keys jingling, locking mechanism. The bartender and the tabaxi are both like looking at you. The bartender like eyebrow raised, like grin on his face, sort of like yes nodding man you. Like yeah.
Yeah, Boeymelk's coming over and sees this. Like,
I just smile.
Phai is like visibly hurt, like bloody that like took more than half his health. Like
He's fine. He is completely fine. He
Yeah,
doesn't even
yeah,
acknowledge
yeah.
that staircase existed. He is fine.
Okay, I see you've found something back there. I think we're ready to go, Phai, if you are ready.
Well, wait, one more. He glances at the tabaxi to see if he goes to stop me from opening this door.
Oh yeah, he doesn't stop you.
He'll turn towards the barkeep. How bad of an idea is it for him to go back there?
Opens door.
Oh, he's probably dead.
For a peek. Just a
Gotcha.
peek.
Yeah,
Just
click it.
There's a door button now.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I'll use telekinetic before you can get too far away to try to pull you back.
All right.
No. Just like a hand
Boeymelk's
wave
trying to
motion.
stop you.
Yeah. I'll get close enough to do it.
I let him, and I just kind of come back. I'm like, all right.
So it's like a
Looks back at door.
this way, hand wave, and
Have a nice trip.
oh,
See
hopefully
you
we
next
do.
fall.
Nope, don't come back.
Before we leave, I kind of fly up to the counter.
Hey, I was gonna meet someone here later. Is this really cute guy from the Tinkers? Yeah, guys.
Yeah, I'll tell him to
Yeah,
fuck
look at
off.
He definitely wouldn't fit in here, but I was looking forward to seeing him. But you know, plans change. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And we.
All right, where are you guys headed?
As soon as we get out, I'm gonna try to tell them a little bit about what I saw upstairs.
Here. Do map.
I try to have a group huddle in some alley to recap, I guess.
Oh wait, actually, do I have an alley? Wait. Yeah, I'll just put you here. This is close enough. Not saying you have to go here, but... Well. Anyways, quiet back street area. Yeah. No one walks through here. All good. Free to talk.
Yeah. So as I kind of like pull you guys off to the side, I'm just gonna be like muttering to myself, like, "Damn cowardly warlocks! I swear to God, they're worse than necromancers." Like, just cussing to myself about stupid fucking warlocks. Motherfucker hiding in his fucking invisibility is stupid bullshit. Like, just cussing to myself.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm cussing myself for being too broke to buy information.
I'm gonna grab Boeymelk and be like, "Look, I don't know what's going on in there, but they have a warlock hiding upstairs. He has a snake. It's not good. Everything's fucked. I'm sure there's something going on there."
Well, why
Did
go
you
up there?
avoid the whole vibe of the bar? Because that was pretty prevalent throughout the whole establishment.
I
That there
think
was a bad vibe.
There's more. There's more underneath the bad vibe. There's layers of bad vibes.
That's usually how that type of shit works.
It's true. You sort of just get bound up in the whole thing.
I'm just gonna be sulking and upset, like muttering to myself, "Well, if my brother was here, we'd whoop their ass."
We have to
Why are
pick
we on
which
this map?
storm we're gonna dive into. That's one we should probably. By the way, you
Are we
look
supposed to be on
terrible.
this map, by the way, DM? Or are we supposed to be on the runes one?
Why?
Because
If you try to switch us, it like freaked out and was like, hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
won't
it's like the
switch you unless
mid-load
you've
thing. You have to
loaded.
finish lighting that one and then. Okay.
Yeah.
Waiting for L, whoever that is.
No, I'm loading.
That's fine. They might have some other business going on, but we don't have to head out there necessarily immediately and figure out what their business is. That could be a later thing.
But if we're curious, I do have an ability to get up there if we want to do some window peeking.
Also, a quick side note for Poe, Jake. At least the previous session, Nick gave us, at least it sounded like he gave each of us 100 gold.
Yeah, I did hand you
I-
guys an allowance of 100 gold, so make sure that's in your thing. I did take it out
Yes.
of the total.
Yes, I did make sure it wasn't my thing. I also bought 100 gold worth of alchemy supplies.
That's right, you did.
Ah, you shit burglar.
Yeah, we watched him do it.
Yeah.
Mom gives
that's
you
right.
allowance, immediately spends it.
Yeah, I want to say there's a meme for that somewhere.
What time of day is it?
Evening. Probably like another few hours till like sun's down fully.
Is there anybody like trailing us, by the way?
You make a perception.
I would also be looking as well.
Yeah,
Can I
go
make
for
one?
Dallas would not be
I'm an
looking, but that's exactly why Rhodey's here.
I'm an innocent person. I don't worry about such things.
Yep. You guys don't see anyone trailing you or anything.
Cool. Yeah, making our way. Is this an alleyway map, or is this the map we're supposed to be on for finding the person?
This is a random alleyway. Haha, there's totally not Night Watch over here guarding an entrance.
Comes on that. Oh, I think I found the place we're supposed to head to.
Oh, is it over here?
Wow, what a coincidence.
Peeks around corner.
No. Just goes on up.
As you get up to there, they'll both like slam their halberds on the ground. Halt there.
And if I don't,
We'll arrest you.
On
Stop!
the
What
premise
are you
of-
doing? Hey! Come back here right now! Stop that!
he'll give like a little like
I come back
Yeah.
out the gate, past them again. Hey guys, I think we should go
And
inside.
wave.
That looks like where we're going.
So,
Ugh.
you don't listen to the guards?
Come on now.
No,
I
you
can
do
tell
listen
new
to the
this.
guards. You'll get arrested.
Shh,
And
they can't do
fined.
anything. You can come on in.
Okay. See you
Come
later,
on.
losers.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Why are there even guards there?
Closes the gate bank.
Terrible management.
Anyways, as you guys walk down to these alleys, you'll notice the stones on the ground are different. Like there's like a visible like gap here. Like the stones on the ground are like from a different age. They haven't been like cemented over, replaced like ever. They're sort of that sort of ancient cobble like structure. All the buildings here are boarded up. If not boarded up, like broken into, like rubble and stuff. Yeah, you're in a trash-filled alley.
Are these buildings that like go into both regions?
What do you mean?
Like, is this building connected to out here, in a sense?
Oh, no, all the front doors are on this side, like your guys' side.
Notroh looks around to see if we're being watched after we walked in through the door.
Yeah, perception.
Same. Perceives.
Nice.
Well, it's just
How tall is the wall we walked past? Just out of curiosity.
Like 15 feet. Not crazy, but definitely defendable. Here, I'll with those perception checks, I'll move you to the next map.
Yeah, as we make our way. And this, I'm assuming those like wooden things are just more boarding type situations.
Yeah, it's like the alleyways, but they're boarded off.
Okay, are they like barricaded off, or is it like
barricaded? It's not like there's like layers of planks
ask...
upon each other. There's like crates behind them that the planks are sort of in, and
I guess it's more a question of, does it look defensive or more just like in general a
more general like keep out, yeah.
Okay.
Who's so shiny? Is it Notroh? Do you have light on you?
No? I shouldn't have light on me right now.
Oh, okay. It's just shiny map.
I think it's just the lighting that you're using is
or like
the
it's
light
like
on
hitting the token.
Yeah.
Anyways, as you guys look around and look ahead, you don't see anyone watching you from the rooftops or anyone trailing you. The gate's definitely shut behind you, and the guards aren't yelling at anyone else. But ahead, you'll see as the sort of area that you're walking through gets progressively worse. You'll see vents that are sort of gushing out steam like an unreasonable amounts. You'll see the ground is sort of steaming, and as you look a little bit closer, it seems to have acid that's sort of dripping. And as you look even further ahead, you see a faint ambient green light, a sort of metal structure. It almost looks like a metal coffin per se, that's sort of oozing this green light. You see like acid and such like oozing out of it. You see two braziers flanking it that are sort of emanating green light, and a ginormous green orb at the top of this like pyramid-like coffin that's sort of giving off more light too. And yeah.
Notroh will pull out some old vestments that were given him that don't fit, and he will say,
"Oh, right. We need to cover our noses and mouths."
Indeed, I was just about to do that, and takes part of his robe and just sort of like pulls it up over the nose.
It's nice.
Am I able to wear my plague doctor mask?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like pull a sleeve off and make like a chunk mask.
I just close my faceplate on my heavy armor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I totally forgot to do this earlier, so my bad. Bathroom break before I give you guys your cliffhanger.
Well, this is a cliffhanger.
We got
nerd.
10 minutes.
I know, free cliffhanger.
Give us
cliffhanger.
10 minutes. Damn it!
Let me get water, go bathroom, and then we'll give you a cliffhanger.
Oh, you filthy human!
Let's take a break before you go on break.
Damn bodily needs. I'm about to piss my pants.
Piss his pants out of protest potty break. I mean,
the session has been a blast.
I can probably just find a scrap piece of something.
I was so ready to punch that bartender in the face.
Yeah. There was really like one or two decisions I could have made that would have led to a massive bar fight, and I don't think that's what we wanted, unfortunately.
Yeah, with a level 15 monk design on AoE killing, probably not.
Yeah, maybe later, but not
maybe
right this minute.
We can go trash the high class bar.
I'm still waiting to combat test this character.
No, we're gonna do the whole campaign, no combat by 90%.
It's gonna be a stealth run.
I don't know about stealth run, boy. I mean, I do have invisibility.
Have you met any of our party members?
No, I haven't. I can assume stealth isn't a thing. But I can cast invisibility.
I don't know what good making an elephant invisible would be, but you know, I'm curious to see
+2 to
it.
Dex, dude.
But you're just a fucking elephant. Like, people are gonna
Yeah,
feel
but I
you
don't
walking
wear
around.
armor.
Okay,
I don't
I'm
wear
back.
armor either.
Mm.
All right, here we go. Cliffhanger time.
As you guys begin walking down, as you get to about technically here. Oh, and there. The metal-like coffin up ahead will open up. The sort of large metal door, like, creak open. As an interesting figure steps out. Ah, yes. This is what the creepy music is for. Well, at first, the individual that steps out appears to be a noble-like individual wearing nice clothing. Upon closer inspection, you guys quickly realize that is definitely not that. The individual, while with metal bits covering their body, sort of tinkering and gears and all sort of machinations sort of on them, you quickly realize that what you thought might have been a edgy-like mask is instead not that, but their face. As it seems their face is that of a skeleton. They sort of, they have an ambient sort of green glow to them. The sort of, you'll see their arms sort of like, like green steam coming out of them, sort of powering this machine-like body they have. As you see, this individual step out.
Ooh, very cool.
But we will stop there because his dialogue might be long if you guys actually talk to him. And if you start fight with him, the fight will be long. So.
So we're ending on combat.
We'll
Okay.
end on yeah, yeah,
On
probably.
combat. Got it.
But you got the week to think it over.
About the first round of combat. Yeah.
I will spoiler a bit of it for you guys, but for many of you, this will be your first Lich fight.
Ooh. Wait, first of many in this campaign?
Possibly,
Oh,
we'll see.
No. Huh.
Let's go.
But good stream or good session as always. I always like prepare way too far ahead for you guys. Like. I'm like,
we like to
I'm like, oh man,
meander.
what if they get to the Undercity today? Oh no! And then
I'm just opening doors
Not
in the
even
fucking bar,
close.
like, hey, what's
Yep.
going on in here?
You know, those interactive doors was the downfall of Ginger's campaign. Being a goblin and having doors that I can interact with was the sole, like, reason why I had to be parented the rest of the game.
yeah, same in our Bard's game. Ginger just opens every door they get to, and Bard's like, okay.
It's so funny having 3 goblins, 2 of which are opening doors, and so who is it? It's not Tony, but there's another one, and he can speak goblin, but he's not a goblin, and he's playing like the dad, and so he appointed Breeb to be the goblin leader.
Nice.
And nobody else, none of the other goblins can open doors, so we just try and persuade Breeb to open doors for us.
That's
because
funny.
he's the only one that's allowed.
Hell yeah.
It's a really good session, just full of chaos.
Speaking of good session, that was a good session.
Yeah, I hope you guys had fun.
Awesome.
Bye, stream. I don't think anyone's watching, but hasta la vista.
I checked your Twitch and you weren't streaming.
Stream on YouTube now.
What?
Because VOD management's way easier, and Twitch is
Fair.
stinky anyways.
Also fair. Well, let me go find your YouTube.
Yeah, it's posted in advertising, I think, or announcement, something like that.
Yeah. Because I
Anyways.
looked on Twitch and I was like, oh.
I would have totally talked my grandma into watching the stream, but she's not the most tech savvy person.
It is okay. I've come to the consensus that I only stream the games for the players that are in it, not for anyone else now. Just so you guys can watch back if you want.
Yeah.
Anyways, bye. Stream. Hasta la vista.